Welcome to the EHF Euro 2018 live show presented by Lidl. I'm your host Rafaela Jan, coming to you from our studio in Zagreb. We will start the show looking at the action from last night, starting in Group C. It was Slovenia against Germany. The Germans trying to win a second match in a row. Slovenia already under pressure after their unexpected opening loss. Let's see how this one unfolded. Let's go to Zagreb for the highlights.
And the first goal goes to Slovenia. Nearly 3 minutes on the clock, but they lead 1-0, Volt beaten. Good save. Oh, great reactions. He's having a storm, there is Leszek. Getting out quickly to close him down. And now it's been intercepted, away comes Slovenia, a chance to increase their lead. Brilliant play! What a goal! Blazjanc stealing the ball and then sweeping down the other end to score. So far it's so good as they get another goal through Blagotinšek. Slovenia are playing some really tight and tidy handball. Another goal for Germany though, that will do their cause the world of good.
Well, 1 more minute to go before they get both their players back on. But it's another minute that they have to survive. Germany, who are now only 1 behind. Excellent work. Gensheimer again with the goal. 7 from 10 for him now. And they have to get on with it now, Slovenia. Kaltičnik, nice ball. Good goal. Really good take under pressure by Darko Singasar. The Slovenia edge in front. And they have done. They have the goal. But can Slovenia come back as they come steaming down the other end? Oh, it's going to count, it's in! They've been given the goal! That was Slovenia thinking they got the win. And it was for that action by Blagotinšek, so that was what the red card was for delaying and stopping Germany from having the shot. Well, still it goes on, and still they're looking to see exactly whether or not that restart was as it should be. Oh, it's a red card for Blagotinšek. Goodness me. And that's it. There were huge scenes of celebration for Slovenia, but that has been turned on its head, and the final score here, Slovenia 25, Germany 25.
The Slovenians sent an official protest following the match. The disciplinary commission has rejected the appeal, so the final score stands at 25-25. Also in Group C in Zagreb, it was FYR Macedonia versus Montenegro. The Montenegrins looking to end their streak of 13 EHF matches without a victory. How crucial would the Macedonian fan support be in this first ever matchup of the two Balkan nations?
Some real height in Macedonia's central defence with Teleski and Janovski. That's a great goal. Sheer pace and power. And they have extended their lead. Nemanja Grbovic with the goal. Excellent play, what a goal. Worthy of a celebration and a round of applause. Lazarov. Good save. That is a quality save because the keeper had gone the wrong way. Teleski's in. Oh, that's clever. Such a big man. Very delicate touch. Oh, it's gone in. Mijatovic frustrated. We've got a decent... Oh, that's a good pass. Space now. Goal for Macedonia. Excellent interplay between the team as Kuzmanovski is set free to score. We desperately need to keep Macedonia out, but it's not going to happen. Stefan Lazarov with the goal. And that will be the end of the game. Montenegro 28, Macedonia 29. Macedonia are through to the main round with a game to spare.
Now then, after 2 matches in Group C, it's the Macedonians that take a lead, and they will be playing Germany for the battle of the top spot in this Group C. Now, before we move on to Group D, we stay with this one for a little bit because yesterday there was a special guest at the matchup. World champion from Brazil, Eduarda Amorim. Now, she has special ties to the Macedonians. Let's find out more and why she was there.
Eduarda Amorim, welcome to the EHF Euro 2018. I don't think a lot of people would know this, but you have a reason to be here today and a reason to be at the Macedonian game.
Yes, I do. My husband is Macedonian, and also I used to play there a few years ago, so it's very special to watch them to play. I played in Kometal. It was the first team when I come to Europe. It was in Skopje, so I spent there 3 years, so I have good memory of it.
And what's it like to be at an event as a spectator?
It's exciting. I think inside the field you don't feel so much emotions. Here you are like, come on, a little bit more. So it's nice to watch, it's nice to see this atmosphere. It's much better to be outside. I think you can enjoy the game more.
So even in your spare time you're consuming handball as well?
Yes, it's nice to watch men handball. I prefer it's better to watch women. I think it's more interesting in all the ways, but it's good handball as well.
And what did you think of the game today?
It was a tough one, really tight. I think that Montenegro was better in the first half, but after Macedonia came, and it was nice to see them to win because I wanted to bring them luck, and in the end it was good that we got the victory.
When you look at the Macedonian style of handball, how would you describe that style of handball?
I think that they are really tough in defense. I think they could make a little bit better counter-attack. I think they can use better because they make quite good defense, but in attack, I think they depend too much on Lazarov. But today, in the end, they were all great. The left back, number 18, I think had a great match. I think he was one of the most important. So in the end, it was good they could manage to win.
So what's your plan? Are you planning to come to more games, or is this a once-off thing?
I think that is just this game. We still have the chance maybe to watch the final because we have the weekend free. But once it starts Champions League for us, it's better to be at home. But we'll see there.
What's a really key thing that players should focus on, or squad should focus on when playing a major tournament like this?
I think they have to have a good mentality. I think that even if you have a bad match in the beginning, the championship is very long. So I think if they can keep confidence during all the time, and of course to play as a team, I think the victory can come.
And what about the fans in such an event like this? We see the Macedonian fans. I mean, you play in a country with also more crazy handball fans. How would you describe them as fans?
I think it helps a lot. Really, it gives a little bit pushover during the field. Now that the Macedonians were here, I think they really help for the team. I think in the moments that are not so good, the bad moments of the team, the supporters can cheer a little bit the team up. So I think they are really important, and it's nice to have them around.
And the big important question, who's the crazier fans, do you think? Hungary or Macedonia?
Oh, that's a good question. I think in our club we have, I think, the best ones. But all of them are really excited. It's nice to see they're really fun. You can see that they love the game.
And I know it's not fair now, but I want you to make a prediction for the final. What would the final pairing of teams be, and then the result?
Ooh. I think if I would bet someone, I think it would be France. I don't know who would be with them. I cannot say. I think, I don't know. Okay, first maybe France, second maybe Norway. I think they can be there. And then maybe third Denmark, Croatia for being hosting. I think it's possible to be these 4 teams.
And when you're watching men's handball, are there players that you look to that for we'll say, inspiration?
I think normally when I'm watching a match, I like to watch the third in defense, the job that they do, and of course some left backs. I think you have many good styles. I like to watch Karabatic very much. I think he's very clever and also a complete player, not just in attack, also in defense. So I enjoy to watch it.
Moving on to Group D now with Hungary versus Spain. The Hungarians trying to end their losing streak in 6 consecutive matches, whereas Spain, they really are on top of things after their last performance versus the Czech Republic. Also, they've beaten Hungary in the past 2 EHF matches. So let's see how this one went in Varaždin.
Well, hello and welcome to Varaždin in Croatia and day 4 of the Men's European Handball Championships. Plays for Vardar Skopje. Into the wing. Tees the goalkeeper off the line and then puts it back inside Valero Rivera, the Barcelona winger. So play resumes after the team timeout, and straight away Hungary are level. Good block. Rivera's picked up the loose ball. Spain are breaking now. 22 minutes played. He started the move and he finishes it. Valero Rivera's second goal. There's no real flow though to the attack. Chaza is bringing in some nice little plays, but oh, brilliant. Oh yes, a bit of showboating. Soler, yes, good spell by Spain. Ferran Soler, 25-year-old, making his debut at a major competition, scores, but the quick throw-off, and Balog comes through like a tank. Valero Rivera comes off the bench. And no problem there. Oh, brilliant! What class to open up the biggest gap yet. 3 goals in the second half. And now Spain, oh, big angle, that could be it! And Spain, surely. But the win is for Spain. The buzzer goes and the Spaniards can celebrate 2 from 2. They have beaten Hungary 27-25.
Against the Czech Republic, Olympic champion Denmark were aiming for a 2nd win in the competitions. The Czechs had struggled in their first match, and also their record versus Denmark didn't bode well for them. Here are the highlights.
Albury here with you then for this match in Group D. It's Denmark who come out first, and now here come the Czech Republic. Carbon copy of the last goal for Zakariasen. It's saved. Galia came out quickly, smothered it. Chance at the other end. Inside post. Landin tries to say that he landed, if you'll forgive the pun. Chip comes up. For Denmark, well, we have the mouth-watering prospect of their match on the last day of the preliminary stages. Against Spain, what a goal! Hansen could have had a quick pass down to Zakariasen. And in the end, it's taken by Mensa Larsen. Not the tidiest of goals for the right. Is it time for Lindberg? Hansen, but we're saying earlier sometimes he's so concentrated on opening the chances for his teammates, he forgets about his own shot. but a push as he went to shoot. Oh, misread, awkward bounce, and Strahala's 7th goal levels it all. And now he is back on for the money time. Nerves of steel required here. Lauga, yes! It's all square again. Lauga! Gallia saves! And surely, if they can play this wisely, Denmark are stunned, and the Czech Republic have beaten them here today. 28-27. Can you believe it?
Despite their loss, Denmark are through when we look at the table from this Group D. Now, the Czech Republic are not safe yet ahead of their showdown with Hungary on Wednesday. Yesterday, we wanted to give away a Macedonian jersey, and we launched a little vote. We asked you what country the Macedonian players were drawing here. And a lot of people took part, so thank you already for participating. A lot of you answered, well, Sweden, Serbia, but you see here the right answer was Norway. And guys, I did say it was an EHF 2018 country, so Finland, really? Now, I think you had a lot of fun, as did the Macedonian players. And now, this one, this pretty thing, it goes to Thierry Brigenda from France. So congratulations winning this jersey from FYR Macedonia. We will be in touch on Facebook. Thank you for participating, and now let's start looking ahead at tonight's matches. We see action from Groups A and B. Group A in Split. First up are Serbia versus Iceland at 6:15, followed by Croatia versus Sweden at 8:30. Then Group B in Porridge, France versus Belarus at 6:15, Norway versus Austria at 8:30. All these matches, you can watch them live on ehftv.com. Now in this first one in Split, Serbia, they control their own fate as they take on Iceland, battling for the last main round spot. If they win by 4, they are safe. If Sweden take a point against Croatia, any win would see them through. For Iceland, a draw would be enough. And Zako Zešum and Petar Nenadic will play in their 17th EHF Euro game, tying the all-time records. In 5 meetings, Iceland have won twice, Serbia once, with the final 2 ending in a draw. Croatia are looking to extend their winning streak, and they also want to please the fans one more time in Split before they head to Zagreb for the main round. Sweden, who are also already qualified, but still want to win points, as all points matter as they are taken into the next round. Now, before we take a look at Group B matches for tonight, there's a special feature we have for you today by 6-time European EHF Euro Champions League winner Sergej Rutenka. It's my colleague and mobile reporter Spela who was able to talk to him about handball in his home nation. So let's take a look here.
One of the best players of all time, Sergej Rutenka, has been retired since January 2017. In the meanwhile, he's been putting a lot of effort helping Belarus national team. However, the temptation of scoring on events like European Championship is still very high, he says.
For me it's really difficult. I still have in myself feeling and wishes to come on the playground, but I know that I can't do this now. But it's still very interesting because I meet a lot of friends from my career. When I was player, we was played one against each other. For sure, playground and whole. Yesterday I was on the training day with the national team, and it was very difficult to me stay on the bench during the whole training. First of all, it's free time what I get after start my career, and also coming by like vice president of federation, I'm very glad to meet the people, like I said before, with who I have still a relationship, and this big handball family. I'm very glad that after my career it's keeping on. People which I recognize and get as a friend during this all tournaments what I passed. Maybe it's not it's not correct say like this. I didn't get the people. I get relationship. What I very very glad to have it. And for me, it's more important than that's all titles what I get during my career. Till I vice president in federation, so I'll be working on, like I said before, to develop our sports in my home country. But to say on the way future or long future, it's difficult to me because, as you know, my life was making so much turns that it's I don't want to do any plan. I just try to go like in my career step by step, and we will see in future.
Looking ahead at the action from Group B, where France are already qualified. However, Belarus still need at least 1 point to go through. If not, they have to wait on the result from Norway versus Austria. At EHF final tournaments, the winner between these two has always been France. In the final one of Group B, Norway against Austria. Despite 2 losses, Austria still have a chance to go through. If Norway win or draw, however, Austria are out and Belarus proceed. Now on to our talking point for today. I want to talk to you about France. Such a skilled generation of players, deemed one of the most talented in European handball. They have won 6 world titles, 3 EHF Euros and 2 Olympic gold medals. And although their team looks a little bit different at the EHF Euro 2018 without Thierry Omeyer and Daniel Nassis, there's still no reason to worry, because there's a skilled generation of younger French players who are coming up. Now, we want to look today at how this young generation is developing and how France are able to build up young players that are so good. My colleague Berenice, she has the story for you.
2 days ago, France easily defeated Austria. After a tough game against Norway, this was the occasion for the coach to leave the big stars on the bench and to give youngsters their very first feel of this EHF Euro 2018. We asked few players what are their thoughts about this new generation.
The coach said there is no young player or no bench players in our team. Everybody has to play, everybody has to bring to the success of our team. So today he planned to give a little bit more playing time to some players who maybe didn't play that much in the first game, and they did good on the court, and I think everybody is happy.
It's very, very important. It's very important for now, for this competition, but it will be important for the next one. We will need them for sure. At one moment, maybe it will be for 2 or 5 minutes, but at one moment we will need them, and it's very important that during this game they can take a lot of confidence, because if they are thinking too much, it's not good. And now we know that they are good in their mind, and it's very a good thing for the team.
When you get older, your tasks change. The focus on you changes, and certain things are expected of you and your performance, and not hyped as much. This is something you live with, and something that has worked really well for the French national team. The older players are respected and appreciated, and the international hierarchy is strong and stable. I have always said that the national team has been part of my upbringing education, and it probably still is. I think this process is over me, but for some, it only starts now. It is remarkable how well the system works. There are guys that are signing contract with Barcelona at 19 years old that will be starting in Champions League. That's amazing and a huge advantage for us and for our future. It is evident that our team will be playing an important part in handball now as well as in the years to come. We know for a few times that there is quality in those young players thanks to the success of junior and young teams. I would mention the class of 96 and 97 with some particularly good left-handed players. However, we're talking about very, very young players, so it's better not to be too fast both in clubs and national teams. No matter how mature is the player, there are some things that you can only learn with time and experience.
As you heard, France has a lot of great young players coming up. Some of them already playing for the best European clubs. No doubt that in the future they will learn the codes of the national team and get the experience they need in the big competitions.
The French have had great success in youth teams, but still that does not guarantee success on the men's side. And here the key has really been that the French have started integrating young players slowly, 1 or 2 at a time. For example, from the Olympics in Rio to the World Championships 2017, it was Ndika and Remeli who really started being integrated into the team. And in the first one against Norway, you could see how these two young lads really, how Coach Didier Dinard relied on them to pull them through and to get the victory against Norway. And now for the edition of the Euro 2018, it is the likes of Afko and Turna who will be integrated into the new team. And that has worked quite well because while they didn't see much playing time in the first one, in the second one against Austria, where Coach Didier Dinard and Guillaume Gilles rested Karabatic a little bit, these two have played much more, and we will certainly see how they will develop throughout the course of the tournament. Now, it's also interesting that this gradual change has been the same on the coaching side, because from Iniesta in 2014, he has wanted to disappear naturally and putting responsibilities onto Coach Didier Dinard and Guillaume Gilles. Now, he has done that gradually, and it was between the time period of 2015 and 2017 that he finally relayed all activities onto his two new colleagues. So that's why the French system seems to be working. We'll see if this is correct or not in their next matches. Now, that's it from the EHF Euro 2018 live show for today. Make sure you watch all the action live on ehftv.com, and we'll be back here tomorrow, same time, 12 o'clock, with all the action. That's it from Zagreb. We say bye for now. See you tomorrow.